Welcome to the family meet. Here we come together with extended family members, those that are connected by blood or friendship, a shared humanity to explore the profound importance of family in our lives. They share heartfelt stories about some of their personal experience, triumphs, and challenges. But at the heart of our conversations is a simple but yet powerful truth that we are all a part of the single human family. The better we understand that, the better life will be on planet Earth. And with that said, I have the privilege to be in the room with my cousin, Naomi Brown. What's happening, Naomi Brown?
What's happening, Robert?
I am
How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic and I'm getting better. Thank you for asking.
Oh, well, that's good.
I'm so thrilled to have
So,
the opportunity to talk with you. I've, it's been a long time since we had a chance to see each other. I think the last time we saw each other was during my mom's funeral. And before that, we hadn't seen each other in a long time as well. But I want you to kind of introduce yourself. Tell us who you are and what it is that you do, Naomi Brown.
I'm Naomi Brown. I live in Chicago, Illinois, and what I do is retired. I'm retired, and I take care of my son. So basically, that's where the images come in. I
Okay.
don't know, talk about them now or later.
No, actually, I'll take care of all the imagery, all of the cutting and the editing. We can take care of all of that. But tell us about your son. You said that you take care of your son. That's what you do. Who is your son? And tell us about him.
My son is Jawara Williams. I love him to death, and he is actually 30 years old, and he's Down syndrome. So I am everything to him, basically, and he's everything to me.
I
He
see. He's
helps
been
out.
helping you today. He been in there hanging in there helping you today.
I know, right?
I love
So who's taking care of who? But
it.
sometimes I ask that, okay? But um, basically, I do everything. So I'm his keeper.
Mhm.
You know, um, I have to take him to the doctor. I just basically have to do everything, and sometimes I'm overwhelmed. But because of the love I have for my son,
Mhm.
I thank God for him.
And
So
how long you been retired?
I've been retired for like 10 years.
Okay.
Did an early retirement.
Can we get your son in the shot? I want you saying that's what you do, that's your love. I want to see his face. Can he come in the shot?
Come on. He loves cameras.
Yeah. What's going
Okay.
on, cousin?
How you been?
Man, I'm doing fantastic and I'm getting better. I think you were at the funeral as well. It's the last time I saw you.
Yes.
Hmm. All right. How do you feel about helping your mom out with her technological challenges, sir?
Okay, well, she's a good parent. She's my, she's, I'm a co-pilot.
Okay.
So,
He's my co-pilot when I'm in driving. Okay.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. I got it.
yeah. So my mama is a beautiful lady. She helps me a lot. She take care of me. I have diabetes, so I gotta be careful with that, with sugar and stuff like that. But
Okay.
I gotta calm down for a
Okay.
minute.
I'm gonna let you have a seat. I'm gonna let you have a seat, and I'm gonna go finish interviewing her, and then we might have you come back and say something to us if you will. But I got a couple of questions I got to ask your mom right quick.
Okay.
Okay.
See, I'm telling you, take over.
It's all good though. It's all good. Now he said you're a beautiful woman. I gotta say this going into the game because I talked to my sister the other day, and I remember telling you when we talked before that when we were growing up, I thought you were the most beautiful woman on planet Earth. I mean, that's the first awareness I had of what beauty looked like. And when I mentioned it to my sister Bonnie, she said, "Yeah, I thought she was the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen too." But I
Wow. I wish I would have known that. I just never knew that. But thanks, cuz.
But I think it was more than just your beauty. There's a certain energy that you emanated. When we were growing up, I believe you were in college during that time, and you had the kind of vivacious spirit where you was always enthusiastic about something, and you wouldn't. We didn't see that a lot. I'm like, this girl got a lot of energy.
I did. I did, and thank God it's continuing within my grand and my children,
Hmm.
because basically they are all doing well, and I pushed them that way.
Mm.
They thought I was pushing them hard, but it paid off. So now they love me for it.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this,
Yeah.
Naomi. What were you taking? What were you going for in school? What did you major in, and what did you ended up doing professionally?
Well, I was going to do criminal law, but I totally did something totally different, and that was marketing.
Is that right?
So I went to Roosevelt University, and then I went to Loyola. So basically, my children followed me. They went. My two daughters graduated from Loyola, so I'm like, I never, they were tiny
Mm.
because I was in school when they were
Mhm.
young. So, but anyway, so they followed their mother's footstep, and I thank God for that too, because they are successful people, in their
Oh,
lives.
did they follow the marketing area of career
No,
pursuit?
they follow generally in living, graduating. One is a doctor, one is a tech, that type of thing. They did their own thing, but they followed me as being positive in their lives.
Now,
You know, they
I gotta give some background information because some of the people that are in our family that see this may not understand the context of what you're talking about. During the time when you was coming up, it was not common for a black person to graduate from college. That was unheard of.
you are so correct. I mean, even in my classroom, it would be like sometimes only me,
Really?
basically. In most of my classrooms, it was only me, and you are so right. And guess what? I never really thought about it, because I was just moving forward, moving
Yeah,
forward.
you was busy. You
And
was busy about your business.
it was kind of strenuous, you
Mhm.
had to work hard.
Mhm.
You you had to do double.
You're right. You actually right. In fact,
You know,
over the
you
over the course,
had to work harder
right.
than most.
Mhm. Over the course of my career, I have had the opportunity to teach young people because when I left Chicago, I ultimately started teaching entrepreneurship to young people, teaching them how to sell stuff, right? And one of the things that I noticed is that if the systems that we lived in during that era of our life were not designed to give us space to grow and to prosper, right? A lot of the people, the younger people in this generation, don't understand how privileged they may be to have access to some of the learning tools that we didn't have access to or didn't take advantage of during that time in our lives. And it makes a world of difference.
exactly, because the thing is, look, a calculator. Wow. We had to do maths. Well, I did. I don't know about you. Had to do maths by actually pen and paper. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't have a calculator to use and do tests, use for exams or anything.
Mhm.
I had to actually work hard for this, and the kids nowadays have it much easier. I mean, they have the computers in their classrooms. They have the calculators. I think there's something even beyond calculators now.
Yeah,
That
we own the whole new realm of AI. It's just off the chain, but we're not going to go there yet. You had a little challenge trying to get on this line with this thing. So if we went there, that'd be the outer space with you.
exactly. Can you imagine?
No.
Wow. I
So
mean, oh,
let me ask you this, Naomi. What inclined you to move and pursue marketing as a career?
well, the thing is that I was enjoying the aspect of marketing because I always like to look at things and and costly, and prices and how are they managed in the company,
Mhm.
because where marketing actually is, like how many cans of beans that you can sell that has a label, and how many same beans in the same can that you can sell to people who cannot afford one brand but can afford the next. But they come in, they're being set out here all kinds of ways. So
Mhm.
marketing aspects of all kinds of things like that.
Mhm.
And then, economics,
Mhm. Mhm. Now,
statistics wise, that's
let me ask this. In the course of your life experience, what have been some of the greatest challenges that you've had to face?
some of the greatest challenges was when I was a single parent. I was married, but then marriage didn't work out and I became a single parent. And I had challenges of how do I make this work? So guess what? Not only did I make it work, I made it work for me. I was in school, still being a single parent. I had to feed and do homework and everything. And I was proud of myself
Mhm.
that we all got through it. So I said, when mommy's doing homework, we all do homework together. For real, they had to do homework with mommy. We all sitting at the table. They didn't mind. It seemed like they just wanted to have mommy around.
Mhm.
But I'm telling you, it was a struggle. And the second struggle in my life, which was I was a stroke victim 4 years ago. And boy, if you would have seen me then, I thank God for Shirley Ryan.
Mhm.
Ryan, they really helped me out there. Beautiful, beautiful facility, and
Mhm.
they really make you work. And
Wow.
that's if you want to, and I wanted to. See, because I want to keep striving
Mhm.
for more and more life until God say it's over.
I never knew you had that experience. That's amazing. That's quite a challenge.
Big cousin,
Well, let me ask
four
you,
years.
what have been some of the greatest wins or discoveries you made over the course of your experience?
Um, just to be happy and to maintain life and a normal life is, at that, because after being sick and everything, I respect life a
Mm.
bit more, and I don't take it for granted because I mean, I couldn't do anything, but I'm doing driving, buying a new car, I mean, I'm just out here
Mhm.
thankful that I can do things on my own and for my Tweety Pie. Yes, yes, that's my win. I
That's a
would
good
say
win.
that.
That's a good win right there. Now, you mentioned that you say you have two girls
I have two girls,
and your
uh, and I have a son.
okay. In terms of what you guys do as a family, is there anything that you guys do to maintain the relationship, to support one another, to encourage or communicate? Do y'all have any processes that you use?
Well, we go out a lot, like dinners and over to their homes, for barbecues and things of that nature. And we always do things when it's anybody's birthday, like the grandkids or whatever. Just like this weekend, I was at a prom walkout. They call it prom. Oh, well, I think I told you about that. And there was a graduation for two. One was kindergarten,
Hmm.
and the other was eighth grade. So we get together and do that, and the ones that's out of town come in for the eighth grade graduation. So we all had a ball.
Really?
So
So y'all get
we
together with frequency like every month or every week?
no, we don't do it quite every month because some is out of town, and they have their own workloads and but pretty much whenever they're in town, when we're all in town, we definitely try to get together.
Mhm.
But once it's in town, we see each other more often.
So you got two,
Once it's in town.
you got two daughters. You have any grandkids? How many grandkids you got?
Oh, let me see.
You don't know.
I never thought about it. Five.
Five?
Five. Yes. And they're all well, no, the two on my baby daughter's side, they're in college,
Mhm.
and the three on my oldest daughter's side, they all have families.
Mm.
One is a doctor, one is a tech, one is he does landscaping.
Mhm.
So they all have their own, and three of them are in Washington. Well, not Washington, but Maryland on the East Coast. So
Mhm. Interesting. Well, one of
yeah.
the reasons why I'm doing this, Naomi, I mentioned to you, and I've talked to some other family members as well, is because last year my family asked me to kind of become the president of this little network, right? So this what actually happened is that little brother, our little brother,
Good.
little brother
Yeah.
Jackson Ballard created a relationship where our family was meeting once a month. He started the family meetings. And then all other people started coming to these meetings, right? And it kept on
Um,
back in the day when we had the family meetings, we didn't have the internet where we can meet via Zoom. Everybody went to a card party. So somebody was having a card party at somebody's house. We'd have the meeting there. They had a Christmas savings club. They would put money together at the end of the year. Everybody split up that money, and they had some money to get gifts and stuff from it. So that's kind of how I got started. So my family has kept that
okay.
going on. Mhm.
Okay. Because yeah, I see. I never been to that saving thing. That
Christmas savings.
saving, but that is great.
Mhm.
Are
Now,
they still doing it though?
well, actually, you are part of the process now having this conversation because what they did is when they asked me to do it, I'm like, yeah, I'll do it, but I think our family is bigger than this. It ain't just these folks in this little room right here. I want to bring some
Right.
other
Right.
people to the table, right? So he said, wait a minute, wait a minute, Robert Nelson. We know how you are. You can't just bring people to the table. I said, what I will do, I'll have conversations with some people that are in my family. And I want you to hear what their experience was. Because the reality is that our children, our grandchildren, and generations to come need to understand about their history. They need to understand about where they came from, who's a part of their network. So I said, well, I want to introduce you to some people. So we're having this conversation. And one of these months, I'm going to share this after our family meetings every month. I'll drop one of the interviews that I did with somebody like yourself, just so that they can start becoming familiar with it. And it astounds me when I find out that there are things about some of the members of our family that none of us knew. We completely oblivious to. There's so many resources, rich in resources that we have that we really can't tap because we're oblivious that they exist. So I'm like, that needs
Right.
to stop. We need to start becoming
We
acquainted. Yeah,
right. It's like you don't know what you have until you communicate.
right.
Because a lot of I mean, even on the other side of people who I don't know, because they've grown from here to here
Mhm.
and they're all grown. You don't know what they do or how, not saying we need to utilize in families. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? We need to help each other out as much as we can as a family. That's how we build as a family.
So I'm gonna ask you this question. And this is the
Okay.
same question that I give to everybody that I have a conversation with. If there was something that you can take from your experience through your course of your life that you thought would be of great value to generations yet to come, what would that jewel of truth be that you would want to make sure that those that come after you, your children, grandchildren, great grand, even those that you may never see, what would you share with them saying, this is important for you to remember?
what's important for them to remember is to be obedient, listen, and learn from what you have seen or being done if it's correct. But if it, because you know what the thing is, you could be what I'm trying to say is that I could be sitting down on the ground, you can climb Mount Everest, which is my child, and you still won't have a clue on what's going on. When I'm sitting down here, I could tell you what's going on. So sometimes you have to listen
Mm,
and be obedient and learn from that. And
mm,
we have to keep our children close.
mm-hmm.
You know, we have to be parents keeping our children close.
Mm.
And that's what I would tell the young people.
I received that jewel of truth. Now I'm going to ask you this because I know you ain't on social media if you can't even get on Zoom. So I need you to bring your son back to the table so we can talk about how do we get in touch with you.
Okay, he's right here. You're right. I'm not a social media person per se. I can do a little Facebook, but no.
Hey, cuz.
Tell us how can we get in touch with you? Because what happens when we had these conversations, some of the people in my family say, you know what? I want to reach out to my cousin, to my uncle, to my nephew, or whatever. How do we get in touch with you if somebody want to reach you? How can we make that happen?
You just gotta have my number.
Okay. Are you on social media? I think I saw you on social media. Didn't I see you?
All the time on Facebook, all the time.
It says Jawara Coffee Wayne.
Okay. Jawara, I want to ask you a question since we got you here.
Yes.
Where do you see yourself going in the future? What is it that you want to do with your life, man? That's what I want to know.
Well, on my life,
What you want to do.
I want to like maybe go work out for myself, slimmer down.
Just work on yourself?
Yeah,
Get and
but
trim?
sometimes it's too hard for me to eat healthy and do do like some. I I do eat greens with baked beans and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing.
And you want to keep working.
Yeah.
Tell them that you're working. Tell them how long you've been working.
Well, I've been to Mariana for 6 years, almost my 7 year anniversary.
What Mariana's? What is Mariana's?
It's a big grocery chain store.
Okay.
Yeah. So on my life to be with my mom.
That's a
My
beautiful.
mom is a beautiful person. She's beautiful.
Okay. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
do you have friends? Do you have friends?
I have one friend.
Do they work
Yeah.
out? Do they work out with you? They'll work out with you? Do they work out at all?
I do work out.
Not
I
you,
go.
not you, not you. Your friend. Do your friend work out?
No.
Find your friend that work out. That's gonna help you. Get you a friend that work out. Then you'll be excited about working out more.
Where's your friend? She's in Texas or what?
She's in Houston, Texas right now.
Oh man.
She a long way.
Well, my friend is not coming back to Chicago. That's what her father's saying.
Oh, is that right? Okay. Well,
So,
maybe when you come down here to visit her, you can come see me too, because I'm in Texas. I'm in Arlington.
Oh,
that's cool.
it's a hot day today in Chicago.
It's hot in Chicago.
Yes,
it's hot in Chicago.
it is hot. I've been out twice.
It's like 64 degrees.
No, it's not. It's 85 degrees. And it's 85, and I'm telling you, I got the air on. I'm serious.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
Well, definitely hot here in Texas.
So yeah.
All the time.
So, cuz, if you want to contact me, I I'm Naomi Brown, right? That's
Yeah,
it.
Naomi
You
Brown.
on, you on
Okay.
Facebook too?
Yeah,
I'm on Facebook, Naomi Brown.
she's on Facebook. I'm on
I-
Facebook.
I'll make sure, because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna share this information with my family. With that said, were there any parting words that you would love to share with my family before we close this episode of the Family Meet?
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to being closer and hearing from some family members that I haven't heard from in a long time. And I love you all.
I love my family because they supported me.
Yes.
I be there for them and take care of the family, the whole family,
Mhm.
and I love my I love my whole family
And I know they love
together.
you too. And I want you to know how grateful I am for you being the technical support guy for this episode. Sign it off.
Wait, because Robert, I was giving up on it. I'm telling you. Well,
I
can
know.
you call me? Can
If he
we
had came to the
reschedule?
rescue, we would not have this episode. It would not exist.